know, I'm waiting for my opponent. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the opponent. Of course, for all I know, he has to duck in, donate money to bribe me, duck out, and then he accepts the invite. I don't know, it might be. It's happened before, Jake. It's happened before.
We've lost the ball. We've lost the ball. We've lost the ball. We've lost the
I think the ducks are ready, are they? Yeah, the ducks are ready. Yeah, today, Hooligan Division as promised. It's Panda, live game. And before you ask, yes, I know he's logged in, but I keep going poke, poke, poke. I'm just waiting for him to accept the invite.
Spartans! What is your profession?
No, that might be one-sided, Fidel. That might be very one-sided. Remember, he's playing Orcs, I'm Halflings. I expect it to be a nasty little piece of work, this game. A very nasty piece of work. Yeah, a classic game, considering this is, week 4 of Hooligan Division, which means this is the last of the regular games. It then goes straight to playoffs, at least for Hooligan Division. And I heard Kappa Division is already in week 7. They are about to... And literally, from what everyone's telling me about what's going on in Kappa Division is, it's literally come down to the final week, where it's so close in so many ways, for so many of them looking at the math, that it's going to come down to the last game for several teams to decide if they actually get a bye, let alone qualify, let alone maybe miss the playoffs by this much. So yeah, it's going to come down to the big last game for them. Come on, Panda! Well, either you send me the invite or I send you the invite. I've sent you the invite 3 times. Yo, do I have to poke him in Discord? I gotta poke him in Discord, probably. Where is he? Panda! La la la. La la. La 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 la.
We've got the ball. We've got the ball. We've got the ball.
La la. All right, I've poked Panda again. All right. Does that get anything from him? I have no idea. Supporters getting rather irate. I'm getting irate. I don't know. Or is he trying to figure out how you can bribe me? This is Hooligan Division. Anything's possible here. But yeah, it is nice to see that Kappa Division really is going to come down to, I guess, yeah, that last week. Like, normally it's usually pretty sorted out by the time they get to this point. And it's usually never this close, but yeah, Kappa Division, it's going to come down to who can win it, yes. Who can qualify, yes, but who can get eliminated, also yes. So every team is playing to win in the last game. And that does make it interesting, because now it means none of this chicken shit running away. You have to play. Did we get a round 3 look over? Yeah, you already did you got a review of round 3. You did get a review. You did get a review. It's not my fault you didn't pay attention to it. Look, I get it. You had to go adventure to the brothel for several days. I understand that. You're a trucker. Comes with the territory. Alright, he's finally sent it. There we go. Alright, he gets no incentives. No surprise there. Now I'm just waiting for him to hurry up and accept this. Come on! Alright, what have I got? Let's find out what am I getting here today. Alright, so I'm not in my home stadium. More's the pity. Would have been nice being on my home stadium, but you know what? Sometimes it is what it is. Alright. Alright. Contractually obligated, I have to buy that, pretty much. Do I buy him? That's a good question. Yes, I think I do have to buy him, because I've got to stay in this fucking game. And after that, that's pretty much it. Alright. It's Morgan time! Look, it's because I don't have my home stadium, go figure. I might as well take somebody it's going to take them a little bit of effort to actually punch in the ground. And yes, before anyone asks, Morgenthau really isn't so good in this one. He really isn't there. Yeah, it's Thorgan time. Alright, let's get it going here. Exactly. Alright. Sit down! Alright, there we go. Alright, someone time out Wolfowl. I don't know. It's called blatant interference, isn't it? Something like that. Alright, yeah, it's definitely Morgan time. Alright, we'll see what Morgan actually can do here today. Alright, I'll receive the ball, why not? Alright, Halfling Chef, not as good as last time, only gets the one. Alright. Yeah, I know, the wolf wanted to dance. He can't dance! Alright. He's not allowed to dance. Contractual obligation. Alright, 0 for the second half. Yeah, he's already complaining that I already stole one of his rerolls. He's already complaining about it. Alright, you got the fame. I got the fame. Alright, nice to know. Can I do anything to him? I have no idea if I can actually do anything to him. Well, we'll see. It really comes down to, he needs his team intact. Me? We're Halflings. It's not quite as essential. Alright? It'd be nice to keep the team intact, but for me it's not quite as essential because I've got reserves. And we're Halflings. They're cheap to replace anyway, and I'm probably getting incentives anyway. So, Halflings isn't as essential to spare players. The Orcs, however, would like to actually keep part of his team alive. They would, which is probably why he's brought some goblins in, because, well, that gives them, well, bodies. It's not a bad idea, actually. I'm not going to disagree with it. It's not a bad idea. And why? Because he's a stunty. It gives him flexibility in different cage diving, risk is the business, all kinds of things. Like, that is his theory anyway. Alright, where do you want to go? Alright, you go here. Great, we're on the fucking Astra Granite. This is going to be fun. It's always fun, isn't it? Alright, you go here. Who's that, a troll? Alright, troll will beat up with our favourite little lad here. Alright, Morgenthau. Alright, maybe it is Morgan time. La 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 la. Duck in your mouth. Alright, I don't want a duck in the mouth. Here I walk. I need this young lad on the field here. Yeah, he rolled it. He got a double. So bravo, son, bravo. You have a double. It's the dream come true.
Can a bitch get a donut?
Yeah, I know. How do you want to get a donut? Alright, so you've got one. Okay. Before you're asked, yes, my strength 3 Halfling is, taking a day off, apparently. Yeah, I know, he got slugged pretty good. Look, he's not dead. Not from lack of trying, mind you. Yeah, you did see that he was 1 of 3. Yeah. Yeah. Oi, oi, oi! Yeah. Okay, bribe is in the mail, right? I'll have to explain it on that. Okay, bribe is in the mail. Yeah, in the mail. Alright, we'll see how this goes. We'll see. I said, it's... Either way, this might shake things up just a little. Keyword is just a little. He really would like to win. Gives a better positioning. My team, they've had a good run, so they don't mind winning. Alright, well, I get a free reroll. Beautiful. What do you mean the fat little guy is catch? I have dozens of people with fucking catch, alright? So I don't see how this is a problem. Alright, come on, first tree of the day. Alright, uses the power of grab, because that's what heroes do, knocks them back. Still alive. Alright, don't worry, we're going to try and solve that problem, aren't we? That's what she said last night. Alright, how about you, tree? Almost a triple skull. Yeah, I'm doing great already. Almost a triple skull right off the bat. Whack. Alright, failed to break armor, no surprise there. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I can pick up the ball. Beautiful. Alright, you're going to get a world of pain, son. Alright, remember, Morg is strength 6, so the Trell being strength 5 doesn't bother me. Of course, this is where I, well... this is where I screw it up, isn't it? Alright, here we go. Beat! Alright, Troll looking good. Alright, we'll move forward because that's what Morg does. And Morg's done his job.
And his name is John C.
So he thinks. Alright. Yep, Troll's already out of the game. Alright, he's already going. Well, fuck me. Yep.
Woo!
Troll is already out of the game. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Alright. The Troll is out, I repeat, the Troll is out. Now, who am I beating on? It's probably this. Is it this one or this one? I don't know. You decide at home. Who am I beating on? Kind of does look like... Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he? It's one of those bizarre conversations. On the right? Alright, Johnny on the right. Here we go. Alright, lad. For Pouty. Here we go. Nice little sneaky get foul.
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me. A choir boy.
Now he got the stun. Look how bad he rolled. Yeah, if he'd been the other way around, he broke the armor. That's the scary part. All right, well, let's go and try and get the ball. La 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 la. Yep, he's got it, no problem. And we're not. Do we need to go anywhere? Not really. Seriously, not even really. No, he doesn't actually need to go anywhere. All right, that's fine. You move over there, and everyone else is probably fine. Do we want to risk anyone moving forward? No, not really. Okay, done. All right, fair enough. That was turn 1. All right, so the Trell's off the pitch for a while. Let's hope so. Yeah, Trell had block and guard. He kind of needed that. All right, so what we got left here? Plenty of Orcs. What is the strategy? It was a good turn for the Halflings. The strategy is staying alive. Kind of. Now, he is going to beat me because, well, that's what he does. Unfortunately, all he gets is a push. All right, fine. I'll stand right there and not move. All right, I'll stand right there and not move. Because why? Now I could probably return the favor. I think that is the goal. Return the fucking favor there. Go, all right, you want to hit me? Oh, I'll hit you, all right. That is the theory anyway. Panda, of course, is actually doing a pretty good tactical move right now by going and spreading out and making a screen.
Ooh. Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now.
And he's not wrong. He's definitely not wrong. He's looking at, let's put a screen in there. Let's put a floater in the back, just in case the ball does get vulnerable. That's his theory anyway. And everyone else just moves around and hopes that things don't go terrible. What are the odds they'll go terrible? We all know this league is probably better than fucking average. Alright, where do you want to go? You actually want to move there. Or not, as the case may be. This is what happens to my troll. My trees do this all the fucking time. Yeah, stand firm on that. Yeah, well, I've got a solution. Actually, I do have a solution. I've got a really good solution. It's called Morg. Alright, you move over there. That's the plan. Alright, you. Let's see if you can fuck that up. Yeah, nasty little trees. Yeah, nasty little trees, aren't they? Oh, well, power grab. And I'll move you right there, which is fine. Alright, where do you want to go? Alright, you want to move over there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Morg goes 6, doesn't he? Yeah, he moves 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and punch him there. Why? Because then I can do horrible, nasty things to it. Yeah, pretty much. We'll see what happens anyway. Alright, Morg.
Today's gonna
This is your day, Morg. This is your day. Yes, I hired Morg. What else would I hire for this game? Alright, Morg, move on forward. Do your thing. Oh, he kind of did it. He did do a thing. Not a good thing, but he did sort of do a thing. Alright. He's kind of done a thing. It's a little thing. It's a little thing. Yeah, exactly. Alright, you, Halfling.
I like you. You have balls.
Oh, God, now it's thud
I
again.
like balls.
Don't we all? Alright, you move. Alright, I know who I'd rather foul. No, seriously, I'd rather foul this arsehole. So, how do we want to do this? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I end up with 1 die. I do quite a bit of 1 die. Unless I want to actually trust my dodge. You've seen my attitude about that. Yeah, my attitude about dodging. Not so confident in it, am I? Yeah, well, it's how it goes. It is how it goes. Alright, who wants to go here? Alright. Who wants to go? Someone has to go here. Alright, 1, 2, probably 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Someone's going to go there. Alright, you went there. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could risk it. Yeah, I might as well risk it. Alright, so I go here and it's stunty. So it's a 6 plus... It's basically 1 in 9 to fail it, right? Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, he made his dodge. That's all he wanted. That's really all he wanted. Got the push. Where do I want to push him? Away. Yeah, pretty much. Away is what I want to do. However, let's put him next to Morg just to piss him off. That seems like a good idea. And you! Go do something fantastic. Foul him. Alright, there we go. Here's the foul. Again? One more time. Ref's blind again. Alright, so that did work, but once again not caught. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, we're having an argument here. Did you? I mean, I ask him. He's complaining about the refs not catching anything, and I'm going, well, did you remember to bribe him? Pre-match? No, not my problem then. All right, now, yes, I've left a path. I've left a path here. We'll see how this goes. We'll really see how it goes. Notice his lineman. Yeah,
please deposit 5 coins.
Yeah, that's what's going to come down to here. Like, he did lose only 1 reroll. If he lost 2, we'll see. But yeah, right now, only really casualty right now is Morg has taken the troll out, turn 1. So it is forcing him. He has to do interesting things he doesn't want to do. At least that's the theory anyway here. And now he's trying to get more players involved because he's realizing I'll just foul him all day. Seems like a great idea, doesn't it? La 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 la. Alright, 2 dice, easy hit. That was literally no surprise. Yeah, no surprise. He gets the hit and gets his player out of there. Alright, well, I'm still alive. Yeah, still alive. Good job. Alright. It's nice to know the armor's holding up. It's nice to know. Now, yep, he's going to do the little blitz here. Yep, 2 dice with tackle, because of course he's got tackle. Why wouldn't he? With mighty blow. The armor's still harming out really well.
I approve.
Alright, nice to know Halfling armor's holding up so far. Alright, here he comes. This is his big plan. Yeah, this is the plan. He's not even risking the GFI to hit. Yeah, he's not even risking. We already did the blitz, so he's coming in. He's got a plan. Yeah, he's an orc with a plan. Or a panda with a plan. I am told he does have plans. Alright. La 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 la. Alright, where's he going here? So yeah, we've got ourselves a dunny. The orcs are swarming in. It is the advantage he's got a lot of block. And let's face it, it's fucking orcs. So 89 and all kinds of things. Why Tree is rooted. Tree doesn't really care right now, considering, well, the tree's stuck in a dunny anyway. And Morg's got a lot of work to do. Morg's got an awful lot of work to do. He has to basically try and keep him pinned. That's Morg's job. Alright, welcome once again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might as well go there. La 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 la. Yeah, he's on my bulk area. Yay. He's on the bulk area. Alright, Tree, are you rooted? No? Good, get lost. I'll grab and put you there. Full speed ahead. Whack! Alright, well, he's down for a while. Yeah, he knew he forgot something. Yeah, the tree's still moving. Alright, now. Morg, if he punches through to here, can make life honestly interesting. Or I could do the risk it for the biscuit here, 1 die here. It'd free up Morg. It's an interesting thought. Problem is, I don't want to hit with that player, do I? No, that player actually just doesn't want to hit. Alright, Morg, let's see if you can fuck it up. Nope, Salt Pal. Morg, once again, being, well, worth his money. Alright, here we go. Big hit. Big takedown. Moves him out of the way. Nicely done. It's nice when Morg actually does his job.
Brilliant!
It is nice when Morg actually does his fucking job. Alright, there you go. Nice solid takedown. Alright, Tree, who's rooted, doesn't care, because he can still hit targets. And that is exactly what he's going to do. Who's he want to hit? I'll hit that one. Alright, let's move him over there. Whack! Alright. Still not breaking armor, am I? Yeah, I still haven't broken armor. You got dodge, so there's no reason for you to get up. Alright, who else wants to do something here? Yeah, knocking him down's not a bad idea. I won't lie, knocking him down's not really a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. La 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 la. La 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 la. Alright, here we go. Bit of a gamble. Halfling bulk area, actually throwing a block. He fails it, because of course he does. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's what he was looking for. Alright, let's knock you a little down here. There we go. Bonk. Alright, he's down. That's what he deserves. Alright. Might be time for fouling, of course. When is it not? Alright, but who actually else wants to get involved here? Alright, you've got to keep him pinned. Yeah, the bulk area is going to get attacked. We know that. Alright. Yeah, might be time to foul. Again. For the 3rd time. Because that's what he does. Did he get them this time? Ah, he stunned him. Alright, fair enough. He did stun him. So that's a start.
Inconceivable!
No, I know, I wish I could hit on it. It's the dirty player. This time the dirty player went through for the armor break. Alright, so we're back to the Orcs, who once again he does have a target, so not much I can do about that.
It's murdering time!
Oh, it probably is. It probably is right now. I'm doing a foul every fucking turn. Every turn so far. It hasn't achieved anything but stuns, but haven't been caught either, so. Right now, the Orcs, he's out his troll. That was on turn 1. Otherwise, he's just starting to beat away at the rest of me. Which, so far. Yeah,
Blah,
there
blah,
it is.
vampire emergency, blah.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant!
Oh, well, first KO. Look, I was due. Last turn, I got pounded into the ground and then nothing. Right now, it's patiently waiting on Morg to, well, maybe do something else too. Morg's job is he has to keep at least 3 Orcs preoccupied. The trees, one of them rooted, of course he did. So that's now become the problem that the trees have decided to act like trees. Fortunately, one's in the dunny, so he's rooted, but he's still in the fight. So right now, that's the bright side. And I got one reroll. If I'd gotten all of his rerolls, it would have made for a great game. Yeah, there he goes, Geofight. It is the right play. I won't disagree. This is the play. He's just trying to figure out if he needs to do anything else first. But yeah, that's the play. Yes, I left that one open. Yeah, I know I left that one open. He was stunned. So that was kind of a problem. Alright, here he goes. Full speed ahead. And yeah, rolls a casual pow.
Brilliant!
Because of course he does. Why wouldn't he?
Dance, Huey! Dance!
Well, no long-term effect, so I can't afford to apart them. Fortunately, the guy behind him catches the ball, so...
Brilliant!
Yep, guy behind him caught the ball. Alright, that's fair. That's definitely fair. Alright, well, it's time to run, isn't it? I do believe it's time to run. Yeah, it's pretty much time to run. Yeah, I know. He's got tackle. Alright, well, it's time to run away. That pretty much is the early tactic at this point here. Just run away, trying to make the dodge and just run. We'll see. We will see. It's a shame the blodge is the one who gets actually nailed. It's like, oh, look, rolls a pow. Didn't matter anyway. And sit down. Yeah, shame he doesn't break his armor on that like he deserved. Yeah, real shame. That would have been a lot better if he'd broken his armor. Alright. Okay, dear Morg, I need you to do your fucking job.
Run, bitch! Run!
Thoughts not... yeah, Morg's not doing his job. Alright, you need to be knocking them down every turn, not just pushing the little bastards. Because that doesn't help. It really honestly doesn't. Alright, you're gonna move there. Having the rooted tree is just annoying as hell, but, you know, it is what it is. Yep, he rooted very fucking early. Alright, we'll put him there. One more time. That's not enough, lads. That's just not enough. All that does is just, you know, stun the guy.
Time for a true display of skill.
Alright, yeah. Look, KO would be nice at this point. I haven't seen that yet. Alright, what are you doing? You gonna beat him up for a bit? Alright. I can't even read the other die. Alright, push. Alright, I'll put him there, and you stay right there. Alright, now what's the option? Well, I've got to dodge. It's not like I got any fucking choice on the matter. It's now like, congratulations, I have to dodge. And yes, he's got tackle, so... I don't know, where do you go with the ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go, go. Yeah, there's not really much places for him to go, is there? Alright, well. Welcome to Blood Bowl. There's not really any place for him to go. Alright, who wants to do what here? Your trees are a real pain in the ass. Well, then stop messing with it. Well, then get out of the way of my fucking trees. Alright, you go there. I know, he's hated the grab. He hates the fucking grab. The grab has messed him up every time so far. Yeah, I gotta foul that one. Alright, so he's got a job. Alright, so you gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go, go, and then you really can't get anywhere. You can park next to a tree. Great idea.
How can this be for the greater good?
Shut it! Yeah, I know, but I gotta move the fucking ball, which is kind of annoying at this point. So it's that, hell, I gotta move the ball because the ball's part of the fucking game. Alright, gotta move. Alright, made the first dodge. Bravo, son, bravo. Now, here we go. Easy dodge. So he says. Alright, running. Alright, you made it. Bravo, son, bravo. Alright, has the L even mattered? Do I want to hand the ball off? That's actually a good idea. No, I'm serious. That's actually a good fucking idea. Hand the ball off.
Woo!
Alright, there we go. Ball's handed off. Beautiful. Alright, there we go.
Time for a true display of skill.
Yeah, it was truly a display of skill. Absolutely. Alright, you. You need to dodge. Come on. Easy dodge. I said dodge. Thank you. Alright, he's listening. Woohoo. Alright. Now it's time to... Now it's time to foul the arsehole. I know, fail the dodge, god damn it. Yeah, he's getting frustrated again. Yeah, no surprise here. Alright. Time to foul. Again. Because that's what heroes do. Come on. Do it.
Do it!
There we go. Did he get him? No, he missed, because of course he did. Yeah, there we go. Failed something. Yeah, he's complaining. Failed something! Yeah, there we go. We failed one thing. Alright. Okay, where do you want to go today? Alright, you actually do want to dodge?
No, you're blind.
Yeah, I know. Alright, well, I spent a reroll because I might as well. Let's try it. Alright, he made it. Alright, he did make it. Question is, can he actually make any more dodges? I think technically he's allowed to. Yep, there we go. Makes the dodge. And he gets away. Alright, done! We got out of that mess. Somehow. We somehow got out of that fucking mess. What a mess that was. No, really, that was a fucking mess. That was a real fucking mess. And he admits the trees are proving to be very frustrating. Why? Grab. So I don't shove them away, I just keep them near me. I force him, he has to dodge away. Dodge away, dodge away. Dodge away, dodge away. Or something like that. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. So let's see how he gets out of this one here. Turn 4. Game's closer than it really should be. Yeah, like this one, if he'd actually been anything, stun would have been nice. Don't get me wrong, a stun would have been nice. I would have taken it. Just to stun him. As it is, it now makes it he's got an option. And like with the ball, stays in here, you know? Makes it a 1-die option. Yeah, he's throwing everybody here just to get 1 die to Morg. He just wants, he wants Morg out of the fucking way. He absolutely wants Morg out of the fucking way. Well, no gerbils yet, so Paxton is staying asleep at the wheel, apparently. Alright, come on, Morg. Alright, Morg, good job. Very good fucking job.
That was strangely arousing.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. Yeah, he's not happy about that at all. He's really not happy.
The boys are all gonna die. Run!
Yeah, he just complained about it. Paddy just complained. God damn it! Yeah, Morg staying alive messes up that place, and now he's going to do it the hard way. He gets 2 dice regardless, because, like I said, failed to stun him. And it's a double pow, so...
I'm gonna get me that shooter of yours.
Of course it's a double pow. What else would he roll? Well, I'm alive! Alright, I am alive. The ball landed in the square, so he doesn't get to recover it. Which is kind of funny. It's like, yep, he doesn't get a recovery out of that. Really? Really? Yeah, worst scatter in the UK. Yep, worst scatter. It's the only square that didn't help him. Every other square was a good square. That was a bad one. Yeah, he's blaming Canada. Of course he is. Alright, what does that leave? That leaves all kinds of things, doesn't it? Alright, so the ball's free. Go figure. Yeah, pretty much. Time for a panda dance. Alright. So if I get the ball, I can just pick him up and throw him, right? Well, that is true. All I gotta do is get in there. Alright, Morg. That's the guy you gotta hit. You've got 2 guards on me, don't you? Alright, so +3. +3. Alright, so, yeah, 6. Yeah, Morg being 6 on 3. Yeah, that's not actually pretty good. That's not good at all. That's really not good. Alright. Does he have guard? No, he doesn't. Alright. Can one of you idiots hit him? No, it's going to be 2 dice uphill. Yeah, he's actually made it rather interesting. I'll give him credit, he's made it interesting. It's all the guards. He's got all the guards in the worst positions. I basically have to get the ball. Somehow I've got to get the fucking ball. Alright, well, Morg can do a 1-die block. Yeah, I know, I'm not thrilled with the idea either. Alright, well, the tree's not near the play. Alright, I'll just put him there, and I'll stay right there, no problem. Okay, so that didn't help. I see what play I've got to do here. I do see what play I got to do. I got to get the ball and hand it off. You know, I'm not thrilled about the idea either, but that apparently is the play. Okay, Morg would like to hit him, but these assholes are all here. And yeah, you don't count for an interdiction, do you? So you don't count. Yep, it's guard, and then you straight up block. So all of them are bad. He's the guy I need to hit. So it's basically I gotta trust Morg to do something, or you've got to dodge one. You see what I mean? Bit of a problem, isn't it? He's got to dodge one. All right, well, I've got a reroll. There we go, he makes it. All right, now suddenly Morg's got 2 dice, which he gets. And that was actually exactly what he wanted to see. All right. Morg is happy with that one. Get off me lawn. All right. So I know what play I've got to do. God, do I ever. Or I can do risky for the biscuit. I can do a block, just get him moved out of the way. Come to think, I can do a blitz to get him out of the way. That's an interesting thought. All right, how do you feel, son? 2, 3, 4, 5. How now, do we feel lucky, pugs? Yeah, I think I feel lucky. I don't know. Yeah, that could be it. All right, blitz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and risking it for the biscuit. Come on, make the dodge. Come on. Ah, fuck's sakes. Easy dodge, son. Easy dodge. And he immediately fails it. There's my 1 in 9 fail. There it is. Right there. 1 in 9 fail. What was he talking about?
I don't give a shit.
Oh, good. All right. He's requesting a pause.
I seriously want you to suffer a long, miserable fucking death.
Yeah, he's requested a pause. He's requested a pause. Sigh. All right, so we get a pause. Oh, sigh. Sorry, lads. All right, let's put the chanting back on for a while. There we go. All right, tossed him a pause. You know, he could have paused it.
Impressive.
The simple fact is, I failed a simple 1 in 9 dodge. He's been complaining all game I'm making my dodges. He's been complaining all game. Because I had a play, I had the plan, I had the play, but I just needed to make a simple dodge. 1 in 9, fails the dodge. Alright, fine, okay. So that means I don't get to do the spectacular play I was planning on. And now, unfortunately, yeah, the constant non-removals on fouls, just stuns, is now going to come back to haunt me, because now he's got players still on the pitch at this point. But that is the trade-off, isn't it, when you're dealing with, you know, AV9 teams? Unless you can really get a big whack in. This is where the old +2 Lord Borat comes in handy. As it is, dirty player hasn't really come through. He's just gotten stuns. Granted, I haven't been ejected. Sneaky Git's almost acting like it's supposed to act. Which is where he's complaining that I haven't been caught once. My answer is, I've got Sneaky Git. If I really fuck it, I get ignored. Of course, I don't. We've had this whole talk. Unplausman ready. Alright. End the pause. Alright, pause is ended and we're back again. Alright, back to Panda and the Orcs, turn 5. Yeah, he's looking at this going, what the fuck happened? He's not sure what the fuck happened. He's really fucking confused now. Yeah, he's confused. He didn't know how that play went down. Well, he's going to push me to the ball. If he gets a bounce there, he's fine. He gets a bounce there, he's not so happy about it. Bounce anywhere else, he doesn't mind if it goes out. True story. Alright, well. Yeah, he's give him a USA. What is a USA fucking scatter?
I'm moving already.
He's complaining. Alright, where'd the ball go? Once again, perfect.
It's all yours, boss.
Yeah, once again, perfect scatter for the Halflings. I'll concede, 1 in 8. That's another perfect scatter. It's right where the Halflings want it. Because now they can just get further down the field quickly enough. And meanwhile, Morg's, as he's complaining, Morg's fat ass is in the way of the wall. So, yeah, he's getting very frustrated. Morg's just sitting there going, nope, You're not coming through, son. You're not coming through. Again, having to deal with a block strike 6 ogre. It's giving him real problems here. Lots of panda rage, apparently. I don't know. Has that been timed out? I don't know. Maybe. All right. Well, he beats him by poor defenses halfling.
Yeah, like shooting squeaks in a barrel.
So he can get a chain push in. It's not a bad idea. Well, he got the chain push in. Yeah, he did. Look at all this guard he's got there. Guard, guard, guard. It's all guards just so he can hit more. He's put all the chain push just so he can hit more. What a crazy game. And he moves him in another one in just to make sure. Everybody. Again, this is his frustration. The tree with grab just goes, nope, get out of there. Don't want you. La 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 la. My problem is his fucking tackle. But then again, I just blew a 1 and 9, so tackle wasn't really an issue that time. Panda Rave? Panda Rage? I don't know. Are you in timeout? Maybe you've done too much. That could always be possible. Or I can look it up. I don't know. Panda Duck. I know that was one. Or something like that anyway. So far, he's making every GFI though. So I don't know what he's got to complain about. Yeah, again, he's made every fucking GFI in this game. He's made every fucking one of them. And yet another good bounce for the Halflings. Yeah, he's getting frustrated by this. The Halflings again get another good bounce. AKA the ball is nowhere near his players and I can still get to the bloody thing. So now he's having to risk a dodge just to guard the ball. Which he's kind of right about. He is kind of right. La 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 la. Come on, alright. See if he makes this dodge. Yeah, he made the dodge. I don't know what he's complaining about. Don't know. I honestly don't know what he's complaining about. Oh look, I made a dodge. Look at all this. He's got all the guards just on Morg. All the guards. Just trying to prevent Morg from doing things. Yeah, there we go. Another dodge.
Finish him.
He fails it. Does not re-roll it. Alright, no surprise there. Alright, turn 6. Again, the hell problem with all this fucking bullshit around here. Yeah, he's got a player here who I can mark, but that means he's still got a guard here, and a guard here. So it's all frustration trying to get through him. The tree, of course, can actually get rid of one of those. At least that's the theory anyway. The tree had a different idea of what he wanted to do. He's not allowed to do it, apparently. Alright. I wish the tree could follow that up. He's not allowed to, so there we go. Whack! Moves you out of the way. That's good. Alright, so 6, 7, 8 versus 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Morgan hit him. Morgan actually hit him. Alright, there we go. Let's see if Morgan can actually do something.
Panda! Fucking shut up!
Because that's kind of the goal here. Alright, Morg! Keep doing what you're doing, lad! Keep doing it! You're doing great, son! You're doing fucking great! Keep hitting them! There we go. Alright, Morg in position. Well, the dirty player's got to run for his fucking life, doesn't he? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3... 4 and 5. Yeah, okay. It's turn 6. Yeah, it is turn 6. Alright, is there any tackle around me there? No. Alright, so here's the play. Here is the play. I didn't say it was a good one. Alright, come on. Power of dodge. Come on. No, 1 and 9 a second fucking time. Alright, he makes it. And he does get the hit down he actually wants. We'll knock it down into the ball here because that seems like a great idea. Down he goes. Ball goes bouncing free. There you go. Dirty fucking hobbitses. Yeah, he's getting really fucking annoyed at this here. Well, the problem is the dirty player wants to foul him. Honestly. All right, you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then run. No, I think that's it. No, I think that's his play. I think so. Alright, does he need to do the GFI? Yeah, he does. He needs to be covering the ball. Alright, you. Oh, now you fucking rooted, because of course you did. Well, there's my 1. And then, of course, you roll that bullshit. All right, here we go. Reroll. That cost me my reroll. Beautiful. Be nice if we could get a removal for it. Whack! No, of course not. Yeah, he wanted me to take them both down. He desperately wanted that. All right. Who's got to get up? You. You actually have to stand up. You don't want to, you got to. You want to foul, but you can't. You actually need to go get the fucking ball. All right, 1, 2, and then 3. Makes the first dodge. Makes the second dodge. Can he make it 3? Yes, he can. And pick up the ball because he's that fucking good. And he's on his way. On his way! On his way! Yeah, pretty much. He's on his way. Alright, you actually need to dodge. This way. Come on, get up, son! Get up! And he makes the dodge because he's beautiful. Kind of needs to get there. He makes it. Alright, now he needs to make a GFI. He makes the GFI. He's doing the work. And he makes the last one, ladies and gentlemen. He makes the fucking last one. Alright, let's head for Halfling Dickery. Alright. Oh, you're not entertained! The Halflings are pissing him off. Yeah, now he's actually fucking amazed.
Hey, freezing!
Yeah, QE. I don't know, he hasn't hit that point just yet. It was a bold strategy. Yeah, it was a very bold strategy. Even Panda says he can't even be mad. He's just like, holy shit, that worked. All that worked. Exactly. See? Exactly. Those words couldn't be better spoken at this moment. Alright. So what am I missing right now? I've got a KO and an injury. He's got a KO. The Halflings do actually have the ball. The problem is the dirty player. The dirty player doesn't want the fucking ball. He honestly doesn't want the ball, but he was the only player available at that moment. So he had to go get the ball. He didn't have any choice. Yeah, there we go. The green reroll. He finally had to do it.
Who got me an itchy trigger finger?
Because he needs this player down. He actually needs the player down. So he can actually even attempt to mark the player. Yeah, there we go. Or even do a blitz, which he's going to have to do with a Black Orc. Wasn't his first choice. All right, now he's got to remember, move people. Stand players up before you go and do the eager thing. Because, yep, if you fail this anywhere along the line, well, you don't get to go back and do the plays you forgot to do. Again, this is what we always have to remember, people. Do the fundamental things first before you do your play. Whatever it is. So far, I'm glad for the tree. Both trees are rooted, so trees have done their job. They really have. Let's hear it for Grab. Yeah, 2 dice. Gets a push.
That was just upsetting and gross.
Yeah, it was. It was. But you know what? This is the problem. He gets away from the tree. So that was his logic on it. Now he's just going to beat away at the poor thing. And yes, he gets him.
Run and shoot. Shoot and run.
He would have rather blitzed with him, but you know what? We'll take it. That is a KO.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
Yeah, there we go. Look, Halflings are going to be going all day. You just got to get used to it. Good fucking job. Yeah, skip. All right. So the Orcs have burned the reroll because he rerolled a play here. He rerolled a play. Oh no, maybe we are doomed. Okay, here we go. Now remember, he hasn't failed a single GFI all this game. We're waiting very patiently. That will do.
The boys are all gonna die. Run!
Yeah, that will do, son. That will do. Timber! Come on. Pick the die. Pick the die. It won't even let me pick the die.
Not good.
Ah! What the hell was that?
Hasta la vista, baby.
And it's a fucking niggler. It's a niggling injury. He has to apothecary it because he kind of needs the player. Run, bitch! Run! All right, well, the dirty player's running. Run, bitch, run! Ah! All right, and it's done it again. This is why I hate. I absolutely fucking how this game works sometimes. All right, settings. Match camera. Blood Bell 1. And now we're back to that one. There we go. Yeah, C. I fucking hate that. Run, bitch. Run. Yeah, it really was the worst situation he could have rolled. That really was his worst situation. Dirty player now running for his fucking life. Stall! I wish I could stall!
You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah, I know. His answer is, right now, Nuffle just gave him a very serious and severe double dicking. Yeah, he's probably right about that. Alright, come on, Morg. There you go. That's what you want to do, lad. That's what you want to do. And there it is!
Panda! Fucking shut up!
Morgenthorg, ladies and gentlemen, Morgenthorg. He's dead, he's dead. The girl, man, the fucking orc is dead.
Death by inches.
The Morg just got a confirmed kill. Yep, Panda is already flipping the table. Yep, as he says, he should have eaten the niggler. He's literally pointing that out to himself. He says, I had a niggler. I should have taken it. I did take it, and now I'm paying for it. Yes, you are, son. Yes, you are. All right.
I am the son of God. I was sent down by my father to lead his flock to paradise, to atone for the sins of Adam and Eve in the garden. I am of one flesh with the...
Come on, dodge. Come on. There we go. Makes the dodge. Up for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can he do it? Yes, I think he has to do it.
How quickly the tide turns.
No, I think he has to do it, lads. I think he has to do it. Go on, make the dodge, son. Makes the dodge. All right, now he's going to make some GFIs. Gets in the position, and here we go.
Howly doody!
Did he get him? No, he missed. Fortunately, firm but fair referee. My trees can't do fuck all right now. Yeah, I do believe that did deserve a panda rant. I totally agree. Panda's in full rant mode. Panda rant just fired in the cast. No surprise. I know! They're noting the ref is blind. Let them know. Letting you know your lads are supporting him, so. Bravo! Bravo! As he said, he should have eaten the niggler, because now he's got a dead black orc with block he's got to replace. Alright, many dice. He's got block, so he just knocks him down. There's the injury.
Howly doody!
Look, accept the injury at this point. That's all my team does. I'll just take the injury right now. Bravo, son, bravo. Took one for the team, he did. Took one for the team. How many players am I out so far? Alright, I'm out 2 injuries, 2 KOs. So technically, I think I'm actually short of play. I'm actually 15 players this game. Well, I'll take the push. What else would I take? I'm not giving him a freebie on Morg. So far, Morg is doing a great job. Considering, well, let's face it, Morg's got a confirmed kill. That's fucking brutal. So how's Morg doing this game? Morg is done by Panda Math. Does that need to be something? Seriously, does that need to be something? Panda Math? Okay. Panda Math needs to be a thing.
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You're stupid. Alright. Do I risk it? The answer is it's a playoff game. No, I don't. We'll take the score. Why? Because I've seen that screw up done. You think it's easy with a reroll? Never trust it. And yet, Panda's complaining I didn't do the block. He was expecting the quad skull. Look, he's seen me do it in playoffs. I've done quad skull in playoffs, not once but fucking twice. Cost me the big games. Well, the troll's back up apparently. All together now! All together now! Well, that's about as together as we can get here. Alright, time for the Ducks. Time for ducks. Well, do I actually want to give him anything to fire at? No, probably not. Yeah, I think at this point, my team does the brave thing. They all run away. Yeah, my team's going to do the brave thing and quite frankly run away. The team sees no reason to take part in these festivities. None. Because I'd actually like to have a team too. So the ad is the Duck U Whiskey, right? Duck U Whiskey? Did I? I think I did. Yeah, I think Duck U Whiskey. I think I did actually add that in, didn't I? I did. Yeah, that sounds nice. I do gotta try that. If that's an actual whiskey, I'm definitely gonna try that. Alright. Murphy's Law, I roll a blitz, totally useless. And then we see how the Halfling Chef works. That's actually gonna be critical. The Halfling Chef does average, that means he loses 2 because he lost 1 in the first half. If he does above average, well then Panda has to play with no rerolls and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we don't think it's so. Alright. So what we got here? I know, he's asking, yeah. He's going, yeah, I was supposed to do the block. I'm going, what, quad skulls in this economy? I don't think I'm doing that. We'll see how this game goes. Right now, the Halflings have achieved an objective. Everyone else would actually be happy because that is a dead block Black Orcs. So that's actually a pretty solid kill. Anyone else in the Hooligan division is delighted at that kill. It really is a big fucking kill because now, you know, let's face it, look at his Black Orcs. His Black Orcs were very well developed. Panda had actually built a really good set of Black Orcs. And now he's got to start from scratch again. Alright, let's go get a gobbo. Yeah, you can do a 1-turn touchdown with a goblin. Yeah, that is the plan. Alright, here we go. The kick. Where's it going? Alright, where is the ball going anyway? Yeah, he's got them loaded, sort of. Doesn't have to. Alright, it's underneath them. What skill did he have? Block. Yep, free move. Alright, he gets a free square. So, yeah, he can howitzer it even further. Which he's going to go for. Alright, it's not a bad idea. We'll just see how this actually goes here. Did he misplay that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go, go. Well, he's now given himself 2 extra GFIs. Well, at least 1 anyway. We'll see where the ball goes. Does he catch it? Yes, he does. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if Panda can pull off the 1-turn touchdown. He's been hoping to do this all fucking season. So, good luck, Panda. Good luck.
How could this happen?
Alright, yep. Right. Good luck. Yeah, he said that was not the right square to move to. Oh, you can do this. Yeah, what? Yeah, he's going to do 2 GFIs before he can hand the ball off. All right, here we go. 2 GFIs. Remember, he's made every GFI. Still has made every fucking GFI. Fumbles the ball, so there goes that 1 reroll there.
I am Lord and Master.
As he said, there was the 6. There it was. Boing, ba-doing, ba-doing. And he still got the ball.
How quickly the tide turns.
Still got the ball. Wait, we can't throw him. Wait, can't throw that. Yep. Boing, 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 boing. And yep, he's got the ball back. Yeah, I know. Wait, you can't throw him. Old rules. You used to be able to throw him. And smaller guys threw further. I'm serious. Timber. And down he goes.
Howly dooley.
Fun fact. Smaller guys who threw further. This is why snotlings were so good. Why? Snotlings you could throw them the furthest. You could actually throw them extremely far. That was the point. That was how the original game used to work. And I'll take block because I got block. Whang! There we go. Still fighting, are we?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yeah, there was all kind of basically normal players you could throw. However, they would always roll to run away. Right stuff means you'd stand there and let yourself be thrown. That's what it used to. You would allow yourself to be thrown. Any other player would very silently run for their fucking lives. They're not going to get thrown, are they? All right, here we go. Yeah, he's going for the foul. Yeah, fuck this tree. He's done with these fucking trees. Go on! Did he get the tree, though? I'm kind of curious. Did he get the tree? Nope, missed entirely. Don't worry, ref's still blind. Ref has been blind all fucking game. There we go. I fall down. Finally. Yep, there goes Morg for a while. Don't remember, Morg is AV 10. People forget that. He's just like a tree. Fun fact.
Now you're blind.
Rambut the Third used to be... God, that used to be crazy. Rambut the Third used to be AV 11. I couldn't make it if I tried. Anyway, 1-0 is the score for Halflings, hanging on for dear fucking life. It's halftime, of course, is brought to you by Never Say No to Panda. Panda! Look, I'm still cheering for him, alright? I'm just not throwing the game. That's a whole other different bribe, isn't it? Well, he's lucky. Yep, he gets lucky. It's a below average Halfling chef. He gets lucky. I only get the one reroll. Alright. Now the game gets interesting, doesn't it? Alright, game is about to get interesting, people. Game's about to get real fucking interesting. For the FIFA World Cup! Exactly. Alright, now I actually have to make a real setup. This is the problem. Now I really have to set the team up. Because I can't let him have a freebie. I really can't let him have a freebie. I've got to force him to, work it, baby! Work it! Alright, you go there, and you probably go there. Alright! Now I gotta force him to work this thing. Alright, who's on the bench? Alright, who's KO'd? Flattened Duck. Yeah, well, he's living up to his name. He looks quite flat to me. Who's the one with the dirty player? Yeah, you got it, Hentai Duck. Seems appropriate. Tentacles! Well, at least that's what I call it anyway. Here's a set of tentacles! I'm going to continue claiming that's exactly what it is there.
Come here so I can shoot you, git.
Alright, back to Panda. Alright, let's see what he can do here. Game's a little closer than you expect, isn't it? Tentacles! Yeah, I know. I used to have that thing. That was when I had to retire really quickly. Because I'm innocent. I tell you, innocent. I still think it's hilarious that the bot caught me for stuff that you lot were doing, and I had nothing to do with. It reported something that the channel wasn't doing. You're doing this? No, I'm not.
I will protect the innocent.
Thank you. Yep, you all know I'm innocent. Completely innocent. This is a judge. Read that as you will. Anyway. So what's he got? One dead Black Orc. He's got all his KOs back, and now he's got 2 goblins. Alright, so... the theory is, isn't this right? Sounds about right? I'm asking the pandas. Alright. The Panda Council. The Council of Pandas, as you were. It's like the Council of Reeds.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. He's probably just going to try and force it in for a basic touchdown. But that would be the idea anyway. Alright, well, he's got kickoff return and it's all way in the back, so it'll take him some time to get this ball up. Alright, what's going on here? Ah, yes, finally, after all the craziness the first half, we would go right back to the old classic, reliable, most exciting event and kickoff you never get. Yep, the ball bounced out, unfortunately. Alright, so he got that on a touchback. Who wants the ball? This lad. Alright. Alright, so Panda's got the ball. It gives him a lot he can do. He's got a lot he can fucking do. Trees are kind of limited what they can kind of do unless things go right or wrong. There we go. Big hit. I'll stand firm on that one.
Hail to the king, baby.
Timber! Alright, Troll's done his job. So now we'll see how this goes. See, if I had to strike 3, it's a cage dive. Now you understand why I had to strike 3 Halfling. He is the cage diver. That's his job. Goes right in. If there's no guard, he charges in for 1 die and prays he lives through it. He tends not to live through the repechage, but yeah, he does survive the first attack. But he's already out for this game. He's resting up for the finals. You're gonna blitz with a ball carrier. This never goes wrong, does it? Yeah, it hasn't gone wrong yet. I survive! Yep, I have survived. Now remember, this is LRB, so I don't have the power of timber, which means I've still got to roll a 4+ to get up. See, if this was the proper rules, aka BB 2020, all I gotta do is have Halflings. He gets +1 up to including, then he only fails on a 1. So that's kind of a problem right now. Stand firm! Fall down. Alright, trees are down. Fair enough. The trees are down, I repeat, the trees are down. And again, he still hasn't failed a GFI yet. This has been a game of, I think I've failed the only GFI. I've failed the only one. Actually, have I even I think I failed a dodge, and I re-rolled the dodge. I didn't fail the GFIs. This has actually been a weird one. No one's failing GFIs. And no, that's not even jinxing it. No one is yet, everyone is yet to fail a single GFI this game. Singular PAL, because of course it is.
Crap!
Yep, singular fucking PAL, because of course it is. Alright, well, I gotta figure out now what to do here.
I want their teeth! Don't touch their teeth!
I now literally have to figure out what the fuck am I supposed to do here. No, of course not. Yep, you see what I mean? Fails, so he doesn't go. How about you? Would you like to stand up? Alright, you stood up. It's about the only bright side of that one. Alright, so he got up. Yay. What am I going to do? You're the one I think I've got to abuse. At least I think you're the one I've got to abuse. Alright. Alright, everyone moving? Yeah, everyone's fucking moving. Moving. Be right back, bribe the trees. Yeah, he's helping. He is fucking open. Yeah, I think I gotta hit him. I know, it's a stupid idea. It is a brilliantly stupid idea, but he's the one I think I've got to hit. Alright, Morg, just... I don't know. Do you get up and move? Good question, actually. Actually, is a useful question. The problem is only getting one reroll. I'll agree. It's kind of a problem right now. Alright, well, there's the takedown. I'll put him down over there because that will do. You stay right there, sunshine. There you go. Nicely done. Alright, you do want to move. Yeah, honestly, you do want to move. Alright. Yep, you want to move. Come on. There we go. Easy dodge. Alright. You. Alright, where do you want to go today? We've got to keep him screened, as bizarre as that is. Alright. Fouling. That would be at +3. Alright, we're looking for a 7, aren't we? Yeah, we are looking for a 7. Alright, you actually don't want to be there, do you? No, you don't. You've actually got a fucking job to do, just in case. Alright, you of course have one job to do. One! It's got one fucking job to do. Come on, lad!
Let those dirty beasts worship the mud now.
Right, there we go. Got him. Yep, he got him all right. He fucking got him. And yep, it's clean hit. Absolutely clean again. Clean hit.
Woo!
Clean hit. You saw, yeah, he's complaining. There's been no ref this game. The ref is absolutely doing fuck all.
You didn't see that one coming, did you?
Exactly. No one saw that one coming. All right, you actually want to run. Yeah, you actually do want to run. And he makes the dodge.
Like when there's a guy coming right in your face and he just sits in there and delivers it really well.
Exactly. Really delivers it. All right. So now he's out. Who's out? Yeah, I know. It's just an ordinary lineman, but it is an orc off the pitch. So it did its job. And now he has to deal with Morg again. I wouldn't have minded if it had been the other way around. The tree stood but took root. I wouldn't have minded. This way I don't like it. It's a shame you can't switch the dice, you know? But again, BB 2020 timber is a thing, meaning I get to help him get up. It was the best thing they can do. Doesn't apply to wood elves. Yeah, the wood elves don't need any help, do they? Alright. Is the troll moving? So far, he's got a flawless troll. Mind you, the troll has been off the pitch for 9 turns, so you can't even expect the troll to be doing alright. Alright, is he going to do the creative blitz with the ball carrier again? Maybe? He could be. Yep, he's going to blitz with the ball carrier again. 2 dice. Solid hit. Knocks me over one more time.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I figured he breaks his armor. That's a KO, son! That's a KO. No surprise there. Yeah, absolutely no surprise there. What? Take notes, people. This is how a Halfling team has to play a superior Orc team. It has to play as dirty as possible. Yep, and he runs away. Of course he runs away. It's the smartest move he can make. Yeah, now he needs to make dodges from the trees. Yeah, he needs to dodge the trees. This makes sense. Alright, he dodges tree. So we all know what this means. Hey, this tree needs to fucking stand up. Morg needs to break away. I'm serious. Alright, come on, tree. Stand up, arsehole. Oh, for fuck's sake. I did it again. 6-3. This is the problem with trees. Again, not having that rule in place because there's a Halfling next to him. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Ugly, apparently. Alright, we got to do this the ugly way. There's so many ways we can do this the ugly way. Yeah, he's trying to bribe the trees, isn't he? Yeah, Morg probably has to break and engage. Yeah, Morg's got to break and engage. Keep this game interesting. Alright. Dear tree, would you like to hit him? Yeah, okay, that's fair. Let's get him out of the way. Alright, come on. Get out of my way, sunshine. Alright, you're out of my way. Okay, so if Morg blitzes, hits for 1. Can he go over the top? Let's see. Hits for 1, knocks him down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go, go. And he can park right there. Really piss him off. Ah, he's getting frustrated by trees. I don't blame him. He's really getting frustrated by trees. Alright, anyone here got tackle? No? Yeah, none of you got tackle. So I can concentrate fire getting rid of him, and then maybe use the dirty player to do what he's really supposed to do. Make sense? Does make sense. Alright. As stupid as it is, it makes fucking sense. Alright. Alright. Once again, we have a plan. We once again have a fucking plan here. Alright, who's gonna move? Alright, there's no tackle there. Alright. It's the thing I keep looking for. Okay, is that 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, no, 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 no. No. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, now I know what I need to do. Yeah, no, you're not. Fuck off. I'm not selecting you. Fuck's sakes. You now see my problem with the controls sometimes. You know, it's like, alright, makes us dodge. Alright, you. You have a job. That's sort of it? Not really. That's actually not it. You'd actually need to knock him down. There we go. No, I'm serious. You do need to knock him down. Alright, got him. No, it's the interface. I'm trying to tell it to do one thing and it doesn't want to do it. Alright, you. Only a push. Alright, that's fine. I'll shove you there. I choose not to follow. And you go charging over here. Do I make the GFI? No. Why? Because guess what? He's got fucking loner. In the actual game, he doesn't. On Blood Bowl 2, he doesn't have loner. So that's kind of a bullshit right there. That's one of Morg's biggest advantage. No loner. Because he's that fucking good. Alright, you. You have a job, son. You have a job. If you can make it dodge. And he fails it. Idiot. Fucking idiot. Yep. 1 in 9 dodge with the dirty player who has been the god all game. Cadet, he's been a god. He has been a god all game. He then finally fucking trips.
Pink, fluffy unicorns. Dancing.
Very frustrating, lad. Very frustrating. Anyway, I've had this tree down. It just does not want to stand up. I keep rolling the opposite. He rolls a 6, and then he rolls a low die for actually standing up. I'd rather it's the other way around. I just like him to stand. I don't care if he's rooted. Yeah, I know. It's time for the pony. It's time for the pony show, isn't it?
Your creatures are becoming angry.
However, yep. It is 1-0. And yeah, now he's going for the score. Yeah, he better go for the score. Does make sense at this point here. Yeah, that's why he's trying to pin Morg down again here. Cadets game, maybe the second game cast. Depends how long this goes. This is actually taking a while. Panda's already had me pause once. Alright, see what he does. That was a shame. If I could have just removed him and not failed it, the other players then ran down here. It just kept them contained. And you stupid tree, you've now had 2 turns just to stand up, and you won't fucking stand. Which is annoying as all hell. Yeah, this is his blitz. Of course he gets it. Alright. Oh, it's been a weird game. It's been a very weird game. No one has failed a single GFI all game. No one has failed one. And right now, Panda's made so many GFIs. Of course, I should talk. I've made several GFIs. See, this is a player that shouldn't even be on the fucking pitch. And of course, he's still standing. Casual dodge, because of course it is. Now you start to understand my pain this game. Yeah, you rolled a 6. Alright, what have we got? 2 rerolls. I'm already down 2 rerolls. Because again, it's like, I had to re-roll the power hit, got it, and then my guy failed a basic dodge. Again. Granted, the whole scoring play was bullshit the whole way, so I'm fine with that. Okay, are you standing up? Of course not. Yep, again. Terrible roll. Another fucking terrible roll again. I can't get a basic roll for this tree to stand up. He always gets the wrong order. If he'd been rooted in the first 2 turns, I wouldn't have fucking cared. So that's become a problem. And now I need the tree to actually fucking move. Yay! Alright, tree arrives. That does help because that puts a guard on him. Well, it does. Which I'll take at this point here. Alright. Morg, remember, is AG3. He can make that dodge on a 3. Which is an interesting thought. Really is an interesting thought. See, Morg... Could he pin him? He probably could pin him. That's actually an interesting thought. Alright. Well, hold that thought then. Morg might actually have to go for the pin. Alright, there we go. Solid hit. That's what we want there. That is indeed what we want. You indeed will follow that. Knocks him down. Beautiful. You can storm the walls. Yeah, I know. They all can storm the walls. Problem is, my strike 3 guys... So Morg, if he blitzes... could break free and land there and make life interesting. As long as there's a bangerang of, well, Halflings in the way. Alright. That could be the play. That indeed could be the play. I'm being forced to make a play I don't want to make. Because again, the guy failed his actual play. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't like any of these plays. Alright, so Morg might have to do the crazy play. Just to make things happen. Yeah, might have to make the crazy play. Alright, well, Crazy's driving the bus, I guess, today. Yeah, I think Crazy's driving the bus. Alright, time for a crazy Morg play. Why not? It's not like I get to keep him at the end of the game. Alright, here we go, crazy Morg play. Come on, Morg. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. That is indeed what we wanted to see. Come on, Morg. Alright, now let's see if you can actually make the dodge. Morg and Dorg! And Morg has made the dodge. Alright, beautiful. Alright, Morg has indeed made the dodge. Now I gotta pin the rest of your arseholes. Alright, yeah, I gotta pin the rest of you. Alright. There we go. Halfling made it. Sneaky git. Where does he want to go? I think you want to keep him pinned. Yeah, we want to keep your players pinned. We absolutely want to keep your players pinned. Alright. I know. Forcing him to score is basically it right now. Okay, where do we want to go here? We do have to stand up. Yeah, we do have to stand up. We got to force you to do things you don't want to do. That is kind of the idea. Yeah, I will do. Alright, I did everything I could to frustrate him, lads. Did everything I could. See what happens. Again, Morgenthorpe, not my player. So if he dies, he dies. So now we're going to force him into, well, expensive play. Again, remember, no GFIs have been failed yet this game. Paxton has made 0 appearance, which is making a really weird game. Considering, look what we're on, Astrogranite. We're on Astrogranite, and yet we have yet to see a failure. Once. Everyone's waiting on it right now, to be honest. And, well, he's got block, unfortunately, on that one there. Takes me down, no problem. We're all.
Mine's shooting
If you think about it this way, the way this game's gone, both of us have hoped for a Paxton to finally happen. Neither have seen it. Neither of us has seen a Paxton, so it has made for a very bizarre game. Where, to be honest, he really does need Paxton to show up, but then again, so do I. So, it's making for a very weird game. It is making for a very weird game. Makes it interesting. His smartest move right now is to risk the dodge. He doesn't want to, though. He literally doesn't want to. He doesn't want to risk a dodge. He sincerely, he doesn't want to risk a dodge. He doesn't want to risk it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's in range. He can score. He doesn't want to do it, though. Also, it forces him to score early. So, unless he gets the ball back from me, these are Halflings won't have a crack at actually scoring again. So yeah, now he's doing all the things he has to do. Like let's do the fundamentals. Good reminder. And clock is ticking again. This happened to him last turn, didn't he? He just ran out of time. And you've noticed the Halflings have been pretty close to time too. Well, it's also because we're casting this and explaining. Of course, I'm explaining what's wrong with my team.
They're shooting at us! At us!
2 dice gets a push. Which helps. Not what he wanted, though. He'd rather have taken me down, but the push kind of helps, but he needs the strength 4. Alright, now it's either he tries the dodge and goes and scores, because he can't wait. Or, he tries to become, well, there's the blitz, so he's going to try the dodge. Alright, well, he gets the pow. There it is, a 1 into 6.
That's Grot's work, that is.
Gets the takedown. Duck in your mouth is quite dead. Are you skilled? Yes, unfortunately. Alright, Apothecary, still dead. Oh, well, that was a wasted Apothecary. He's dead, he's dead. Oh, God, typical. Yeah, fucking typical. Skilled player dies instantly. Oh, fails.
Why don't they die?
Round 2. He's got to try it again. He makes it. Barely. Cost him his reroll, but he did fucking make it. And it's a shame. That was the sprint catch player, so best chance of running it in.
The Emperor is not as
not happy
as I am.
Not happy at all losing him. Yeah, not happy. Yeah, not happy at all. Alright. Yeah, not happy. Alright, so that cost me a good player. Yeah, look at it. Sprint and catch. Best player to throw. Alright, so what does that leave me? Alright, what have I got? I think I'm down to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, well, I'm down to 10. Again, I was already missing a player to start the game. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God. 1, 2. I hate when it does this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm looking here in case there's another player. It's because I have a miss next game. That's why. Won't allow me to replace the miss next game, technically. Alright, well, he's got his trail ready to go. Is it the same play? Rinse, repeat? Well, the problem is I'm now severely out of players here. Yeah.
Boner for murder!
Yeah, we do have a boner for murder. The bright side is both goblins are on the field. It's maybe the only bright side. Will it end up being a tie game? Don't know. I could certainly throw a player, though. That I could do for sure. The problem is all the catches are off the field. All my players with catch are off the field. I've got 2 rerolls. Alright, let's get it started. Might as well. Let's see if we can do it. A tie is fine, but a win would be nicer. Oh! I don't know. That helps me, I think. I think that actually helped me. Oh, and he got the ball. He got the ball on the bounce. All right. Oh, that solves a few problems right there. All right, lads, pick a side. Let's go. Yeah, he says that fat fucking bastard caught the ball. Yes, he did. Who got it? Who the fuck is that? Duck Force 1, the new recruit. Yes, Duck Force 1. Ask Iceblade. That was his idea. All right, Duck Force 1 is in the game. Bravo, son, bravo. All right, 3 dice. Fly, you fool. Yeah, you wonder what he does a lot. All right, here we go. Solid punch. Whack. All right, you still alive? Not for long, arsehole. Not for fucking long. I've got a foul with your fucking name on it. All right, 3 dice there. All right, well, I don't want you near the Halflings, so you can go fuck yourself. Yeah, I don't want you near my innocent Halfling. All right, my Halfling's got work to do. La 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 la. Oh, that's a blitzer, right? Wonder what happens if he loses them. Asking for a friend. All right, I'm just asking. All right, it's nothing serious, right? La 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 la. Yeah, beat. We're a sheep. Yeah, aren't we, Joss? I haven't blitzed, have I? You know, Morgenthau could blitz forward and really fuck things up. Because him blitzing forward does kind of mess him up because Morgenthau's got one fucking purpose and that's kind of mess his team up. Kind of. I don't know. Let's try that. Alright, blitz into the troll. Yeah, Morg once again does not disappoint. Morg will follow that one up here. Troll does survive. Nicely done. And we'll move forward there just to keep life interesting. Because of course. Can he get through there? Yeah, he can get through there, just not well. Well, like I said, he's only got 70 rerolls. Alright, where do you want to go? Alright, you need to go there. The ball needs to load into the tree cannon. Not gonna lie, that's his job. Look, Duck Force 1, you know his job! You know his name! Yeah, it's Harvey. Alright, in real life. Anyway. Alright, tie to foul. Because that's what heroes do. Alright, see if we can get rid of a player here. Come on, lads, let's do it. Did he do it?
Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
Oh, well, it's a fair fucking cop. Alright, finally, the first call of the game. Alright, I'm wondering what die roll he was on.
How about a nice big cup of shut the fuck up?
Yep, that's bullshit.
Think before you open your stupid
That's bullshit.
Mouth, jackass.
I'm serious, that's bullshit. On the proper rules, BB 2020, that's not caught. He's sneaky git. Doesn't matter that he broke the armor. It's an LOB. It's the only time he gets caught. So that's the problem. They hadn't fixed the rules when this edition had come out, so that's the problem. Bollocks. But it's LOB. Not the correct rule set. Not the correct rule set. Sneaky kit has sneaky git. Means no call on doubles for armor ever. Yeah, I have to disagree. It's like I told him. He says that's what happens. That's unfortunately what happens. A bollocks call, unfortunately. All right, what turn is it now? Turn 14. All right. So yeah, I got caught by a bollocks, lads. What could I do? You know, that's the problem with LIB. Sneaky get, as you can see there, it was double on the armor. If you read the actual BB 2016, let alone 2020, Sneaky Kit ignores any armor roll. It's a double, regardless if it breaks armor or not. That is the correct set of rules. Unfortunately, not in this game, because this is LRB, and Sneaky Get only applies if I fail to break armor in LRB. This is why Sneaky Get was improved, because it was considered a useless skill. Well, because of that whole bullshit, you know? Because statistically, you need doubles to break armor. Push me, fuck off! Alright, he's going to push me some more there.
Sure, we'll take it. But when do we get to shoot something?
All to get into the ball. Yeah, he's careening in to go and try and chase my ball carrier or not let me throw, which is basically his idea right now. Alright, tree needs to succeed. Okay, what am I down to here? Like, he's still got a full team of 11. Hell, he's got a fucking reserve right now. I know, shame indeed. He's got a fucking reserve. And me, I'm down to what, 9? Yeah, I'm down to fucking 9 here. Alright, Morg. You've got a player. Yeah, I could barely see him, but there is a player there, and that's all this fucking guard. Well, we could go the other way. That actually is an option. Let's go the other fucking way then. Let's piss him off. Let's go the other way. It's not a bad idea. Let's go the other fucking way then. Because that's not working apparently, so we'll go the other fucking way. Alright, here we go. Solid hit. Still can't break armor, but you know what? It is what it is. Move forward. Alright, what does that mean? 6 on, yeah, all this fucking guard. Alright, yeah, once again, it's, oh, that fucking guard! Yeah, he loves fucking guard just to piss me off at this point. Alright, what happens if the tree hits him? Yeah, that's true. Tree hits him. And you're only, yeah, you're strength 3. I've got a guard here, so I can just push you, which I find highly amusing. Yeah, I can do that. I can just push him. And then have the tree beat someone here, move into position, and then Morg can go doing his job. Alright, plan. New plan. Didn't say it was a good one, but it is a plan. Alright, it's a push. Yeah, I know, it's a fucking push. Absolutely what I do not want. Alright. I'll just push you away then. Fuck off. Yeah, kindly fuck off, sir. Do I have any sneaky gits left? No, I don't. Alright, so I'm going to get bullshitted regardless of what I do here. Alright, you've got to go here. You've probably got to go and get and sneak in behind. What are you? Alright, you're a greasy line bag. Okay, you're a greasy lineman. Alright, you run here. La 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 la. Okay, tree needs to hit him and fuck him up. Alright. I know, it's only a push, but I'll take it because guess where the tree goes. So now he's got problems. I've moved the guard out of the way, now the tree's there. Beautiful. Alright. So what do you got? You've got guard. Okay. What happens if you fall down and Morg moves into position? Yeah, I know, you're an AG2. Alright, so you never fail. Alright, so you've got one job. Go here and help Morg out. Alright, we'll try that. Okay. 2 dice into Morg. Unfortunately, his troll does have, you know, unfortunately block. Normally he wouldn't, but you know what? We'll take that. And Morg will move into position to continue being a severe... Oh, I do have a sneaky git right there. Hey! I have a sneaky git. Beautiful. Alright. Who to knock down? Who's there? Well, you're Blitzer. I can hit you at +2. And you're a rat lineman. Okay. Alright, sneaky git it is. Alright. We're not okay. Come on, make it dodge. There you go. He's made his dodge. Come on, lad.
Shame.
Got him! He got him, lads! He got him. Stepped up to the plate. Crutch situation. The lad did it. Beautiful. Take notes, ladies and gentlemen. Take notes. Contractual obligation does his job. As obligated. Alright, now the game gets interesting. Alright! Turn 15 for Panda. He's not happy. Cheers. Alright, beautiful. It's again the problem with, yep, he had block. You know? Oh, Morgenthorg's gonna fall down for a while.
I'll wipe all horrors from this world, starting with you.
Yeah, good job. Yep, Troll got him. Morgenthorg, remember, what did he have to roll? He had to roll a perfect boxcars to break his armor. So Morg's out of the play. Alright. Morg is out of the play. Alright, push me, fuck off. Alright, who's doing the hit? You are. Alright, and he re-rolls it into... You saw that, didn't you? You fucking saw that. Yeah, he re-rolled it with double skull with his last re-roll. Now remember, Morg's out of it right now. So I can't use Morg for the play. How do I solve it?
What
I
a
think...
surprising turn of events.
Not really. Yeah, exactly. Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You gotta go here. And I got a blitz with a Halfling. I don't want to. Kind of got to. Alright. Yeah, I kind of got a blitz with a Halfling. Yeah, it probably is. This is probably the play. Probably is the play. Alright, tree. Tree can do a lot of things right now. Of course, the tree could always fuck this up too, which is kind of the thing. Alright, what do I need? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go, go. Alright, you can't even get in position. This is the problem. You can't even get there. And I need my reroll. So, kind of a problem. Yeah, I kind of need my reroll. Alright, so you gotta go there. You got tackle, so I can't dodge out. Alright, here we go. 1 die blitz, because I just want the Black Orc moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I gotta do it with this one. Alright, lad, you are the heroic blitz of the game. You are the hero of the game. Maybe. We'll see if he makes it. I don't know. This is a bold strategy, Cotton. Nope, he needs a fucking push. He needs a fucking push. He got it. He got the push. Which is fine. Which is just fine. How are you? Alright, you go in behind. And do you want to follow up? Yeah, you actually do need to follow up. Alright, whack! Alright, everyone follows. Alright, well that burned my reroll, didn't it? Yeah, fuck, that burned my reroll. Alright, so I gotta throw the bastard. Yes, I do. Yes, indeed I do. Planning for the future. Alright. I'd like to throw a block with my tree. Can't afford it. Alright, we gonna be ready here? Oh, Christ, we better be ready. Come on. Alright, here we go, lads. Getting this ball down the field. Come on, lad. There's the throw. Nice.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
You fool. Ah, you fool. Yeah, look at what he rolled. Epic fail. Both rolls. 1-1. Both rolls were fucking ones. He epically failed the throw. Troll, of course, doesn't fail. Why would the troll fail? Whack! Down I go. Still alive, though.
Silence!
It is their turn 16. Alright, can I save the situation? The answer is maybe. That's a hell of a maybe. You see what my problem was? I couldn't risk any GFIs. I'd already burned the reroll.
Epic fail.
Oh, he got the ball. Well, I can't score now. So, the game is a tie, lads. It is a 1-1 tie. That's all he's done. He's proven it's a 1-1 tie. He's made it a 1-1 tie, because he got the pickup. I can't get the ball back, because Morg fucked up. Unless he wants to risk it. Up for 3, 4, 5, 6, go, go. And then who can get the ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it can't be done. I'm sorry, lads, it can't be done. There's no one in position to do it, unfortunately. Yeah, he's pissed off. He hates this. This was supposed to be an easy game for him. This was supposed to be an easy game. Well, he's gotten some SPP to kill, but the problem is he's suffered a kill, and let's face it, you know, Halflings versus Orcs. It's not what he wanted. Not by a long shot.
So sure you can defeat me.
Probably. Hey, I'm still alive! Woohoo!
I hear the sweet sound of death.
Yep, still alive. Alright, Halfling's easy. Yeah, okay. Up for 3, 4, 5, 6, go, go. I can knock the ball. The ball goes here. Can I actually save it here? I don't think I can save it. Oh, and he fouls the guy who's already down. He even gets the KO.
Overtime.
Well, I guess the referee's going to do what the referee does. Absolutely fuck all again. Yeah, fuck all. Great rights, too. Alright, is there any way to save it? You could get up for 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's all pass actions. You'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go, go. And the problem is the 2 Halflings are there. So he can't make it. It's all a throw action. I know, amazingly frustrating. Can I blitz him and then throw a Halfling? No, not really. Again, it's frustrating. Yeah, there's no one in position. Alright, no one in position to do it. Alright, yeah, there's no one in position to actually do it. It's a shame, too. That would have been glorious. I tried. I did try to have players in position who could actually fucking do something, but it just wasn't going to happen. Alright, Morg. Morg, who's got the 1 kill of the game. Rolls a 1 in 9, so no one fucking cares. Alright, well, it's time for fouling, because of course it is. Turn 16 foul, we're Halflings, so that's what we do best. Alright, he tries. Does he get him? Come on! Does he get him? Does he get him? Ah, he only gets a stun.
Tonight, we hunt.
Yeah, he only gets a stun. No one else can do anything there. That is it. Turn 16, we have got a fucking tie. Yeah, I know. Even I'm fucking amazed. We have a fucking tie. We have a fucking tie, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, the Halflings, considering the nature of the game and what they were facing, they'll take a tie. So the Orcs should have beat them easy. And 2 deaths. Unfortunately, the Halfling who's dead is actually a pretty fucking good Halfling. He was the best throw teammate. His sprint, sure feet, catch, all the great skills, unfortunately. Yeah, the Halflings will take a tie, which means in Hooligan Division playoffs coming up, the Halflings will be staged with 2 wins and 2 ties. I don't know if it's top of the division though. They might be 1 or 2, which is scary. They might be 1 or 2. Considering the Halflings did beat 2 pretty tough teams. So I'm going to have to go take a look at it. But yeah, 1-1. Armor breaks were kind of bizarre here. I'm the only one who got ejected. Wrongfully, of course. But, you know, it is what it is. And 2 fucking deaths. Him. MVP goes to the injured blitzer with AG2. He'll take it. Me, well, Duck Force 1 didn't get the fly, unfortunately. But he gets the MVP for having the coolest name. Go, look at those. What have we got for SPP? Yeah, crazy. But yeah, GFIs. Going for it. No one failed. Yeah, every GFI was perfect success. You can see it there. 21 GFIs. Not a single one failed. So bizarre. So fucking bizarre. Look at his dice. His weren't too bad. His actually weren't too bad. Mine, that's a lot of fucking 2s. That might actually explain, because that's my dice ray. That might be the only reason my team's alive. Yeah, that might explain a lot. That might awfully explain a lot there. But yeah, bit of a brutal game, that one. But again, the Halflings will take that with pride. Alright, thanks for tuning in. The game did go long. My God, that was almost 2 hours. That's a long Blood Bowl game. Thanks for all the support. Make sure all possible there. I don't know what my schedule's going to be like for this weekend here. I know I've got all these crazy obligations I have to do, but we will try and get as many casts in as we can. We're leading up to playoffs soon, lads, and for you, don't spoil it. Don't spoil Hooligan Division playoffs. Don't spoil it. Let them find out. Because that's best the fun, isn't it then? Hey, you all! Nuffle, bless your dice. And Pandy, still on me. See, this is what happens if you don't bribe me. Clearly.